Alright, I wanted to do a video on multi-tools. And I'm going to actually review a multi-tool that I got because I sent my Leatherman wingman back to the factory to get a repair done. 3 weeks later, got it back. In my opinion, Leatherman is king among multi-tools. Some people may disagree. Some people may favor a Gerber. Now I have a few multi-tools here because I just kind of want to show that multi-tools run the gauntlet of different costs, configurations, and quality and stuff like that. That's a Husky crescent wrench thing. It's got pliers and stuff, but the whole point of having a multi-tool is so that you have a collection of tools on your person. I'm a plumber. I also have a toolbox, but I like to have a multi-tool. But they're expensive. This Wingman is a $35 tool if you buy it new. This Gerber I picked up for $12, but I happened across it, and you have to do some hunting. Leatherman Waves are almost 80, if not 80, depending on the store you go to. But what about an affordable option that's not a total just piece of junk? My wife found me, while I was waiting for my wingman to come back, she found me this one, and it's an Adventuridge. These run about $15 to $18 on Amazon. No, I'm sorry, eBay. And I have to say, this isn't a total piece of junk. It is a bit bulky and clunky, if you want to. So it's not something you're going to carry in your pocket. It comes with a case like this. This isn't an exact case, but it's just one of these nylon deals. It works. It holds it. I've carried mine for a week now. But I have to say that the pliers are decent. They're spring-loaded, so that's kind of nice. You can see how tight the needle nose and the teeth go together. It's got, what I like is it's got a fairly decent assortment of tools. It's got a very nice saw. It's got a functional can opener. It's got a file that's its weak point. It's just about good enough to do your fingernails with, and it's got a like a full-size screwdriver, and then a small screwdriver there. On this side, this one, they do have different configurations. This one's geared a little bit more toward outdoorsy stuff with a fish scaler and that wood saw. But what does impress me is the knife blade. Now, it's a little awkward to use like this. Like, you can use it and you can, cut just fine. I've used this one for stripping wire and stuff. It did not come sharp, but once I got a good edge on it, looking for something to cut, once I got a good edge on it, it just it cuts. It's and it holds that edge very well. So the steel's decent. The one place it is lacking is with it being that clunky. When I've got to choke up on it and really do something fine, it's got a spring, but it's not very strong. So it's very easy for that to close, and you're going to cut yourself. So if you've got to do something weird like use it as an awl or bore something, close it up like that, gives you a better grip. But that's also where it really lacks with the Phillips screwdriver. The Phillips screwdriver is very small. Like in most sets, you'll have like a really small, a medium, and then a standard size. This is the medium, so it doesn't fit a whole lot of things. But also, the couple times I've used the Phillips, if I've just got to turn a couple of times, it's fine. But when I've got to sit there and actually try to back out a 2-inch screw, it does this a lot. And that's a problem with a lot of these multi-tools. I'm just going to pull my wingman up here because hopefully you can hear that snap. That's a real strong spring, and it won't just fold on you. I mean, I've got to put some effort behind that. It's not, even like that, it's not just going to fold over and pinch my hand or something. And that's just as bad as cutting yourself. So with that in mind, you can do, take that into consideration. But for $15, which a lot of the ones at Walmart are anywhere from $8 to $15, to know what you're getting, that's the whole point of this kind of product review, to know what you're getting. This one, and I've used it for a week at work every day, pulling it out, bending wire, cutting wire, very solid pliers. Not to say they won't give out one day, it's not a Leatherman. But this Adventuridge brand isn't bad for the money. So if you're looking for like a backup or a cheapo to get for a kid, or you're trying to build some kind of kit, or you just want a multi-tool for the sake of having a multi-tool, or just want to get one and play with it, I would recommend this one as like that, a low end but still got a bit of quality. So anyways, I'm gonna go on to do some chores around here. I like this one. It's not a very attractive one, but it's tough. It's stainless steel and aluminum, and it's got a couple little bits of plastic, but those aren't part of the actual construction. It's just part of the kind of make it look cool. I think this one, if they had taken a little bit less from one spot and put that time and energy into others, like maybe this putting a little bit better spring on it so that it would snap open a little bit better, I think they'd really have something, that would have been up there around $20, $25 and not had people complain. But for something that's like 15 and under, it ain't bad.